When you think about it, Mr. President, at heart, much in this bill is about creating jobs and security for our fellow citizens. If you don't have a place to live, it is very difficult to show up for work every day. If the infrastructure is crumbling, it is very difficult for a business to hire the employees that produce the products and to get those products to market. The construction projects that this bill will fund create good-paying jobs. So in many ways, I think of this as a jobs bill. Let me give you another example, a very popular program, the Community Development Block Grant Program. If you ask of the mayors and other town and city officials in your state, they will point to that program as one that gives them the flexibility to improve their downtowns, to make investments that bring new employers to the region, to build affordable housing, whatever their needs are. And that's the beauty of that program. It's not dictated from Washington. It gives tremendous flexibility to states and to communities to design the kinds of economic development programs that boost growth and create jobs. In short, Mr. President, our bill strikes the right balance between thoughtful investment and fiscal restraint, and thereby sets the stage for future economic growth, something that I know the presiding officer has been a real leader in speaking out about and reminding us that that must be our focus as members of the Senate. I am also pleased that we were able to bring spending bills to the floor for members to examine, debate, and vote on in a transparent manner. The worst situation is when we do a series of continuing resolutions temporarily funding the essential functions of government. They create such uncertainty. They lock in priorities from previous years rather than reflecting today's priorities, and they end up costing more money. Agencies are unable to enter into contracts. Businesses, because of the uncertainty, tend to build in a little extra into their bids. It is a terrible way to operate. And equally bad is the practice of bundling all 12 of the appropriations bills into one gigantic omnibus bill, thousands of pages long, that is rushed through at the end of the fiscal year, or more often, at the expiration of one of those continuing resolutions that I just deplored. We're not doing that this year. This is the third appropriations bill that the Senate has passed earlier than ever, with great cooperation from both sides of the aisle, and the members of the Appropriations Committee and its two leaders, Senator Cochran and Senator Mikulski, deserve great credit for putting us on a strict schedule and keeping the process moving. In fact, just today, in the full committee, we approved 2 more appropriations bills that are ready to come to the Senate floor. That's the way the process used to work. That's the way the process should work. And that's the way the process is working this year. And I believe it's a great credit to the Senate, to the leaders of the Appropriations Committee, and to Majority Leader McConnell, who has made it a goal that all 12 bills be reported by the Appropriations Committee and brought to the Senate floor individually or just 2 or 3 combined for full and open debate. So again, I want to thank members on both sides of the aisle. Many of your requests are included in this important legislation. I feel fortunate to have worked with Senator Jack Reed on this bill. He is not only a great colleague, a terrific senator, but also a good friend.